Is this Mr. Tomlin?
Yes.
Before we even dive into the meat of this hearing, notice how the judge immediately checks who's actually present and accounted for. In criminal court, misidentifying a defendant can derail the entire proceeding, so this quick "who else" is more than small talk, it's a procedural checkpoint that sets the tone.
Right. My understanding, Mr. Flanagan, based on our conversation with the state in chambers, is that there's going to be an evaluation recommended by Vanderbilt, an inpatient evaluation at Vanderbilt, correct?
Yes, sir.
Right. I will agree to a furlough to allow Mr. Tomlin to go to that evaluation on one condition, and that is that he sign an authorization that allows the state and you to obtain copies of all the...
Right here, the judge is drawing a very firm legal boundary: no records, no furlough. This is classic judicial risk management. The court wants transparency before granting any temporary release from custody. The underlying tension? Whether Tomlin's medical evaluation could impact competency or sentencing down the line.
Medical records that pertain to his evaluation. Because the state opposes his furlough under the circumstances, because he's already been treated at Middle Tennessee, then I will grant the furlough to go to Vanderbilt, provided he's willing to share the medical records with the state. He shouldn't have any reason not to, but if he's willing to do that, then I'll sign the furlough that you prepare. He's
We'll
indicated.
get the documents executed.
All right. Raise your right hand, Mr. Tomlin.
Yes, ma'am.
Only question I have for you is that you understand what I'm saying is that I will...
And notice this moment, the judge is basically saying, if you've got nothing to hide, hand over the records. What would you do in Tomlin's shoes? Share everything to get help, or hesitate because those same records could influence the state's strategy later?
Grant you a furlough to go directly from the jail directly to an inpatient treatment at Vanderbilt. But that will be conditioned upon you agreeing to allow the state, the district attorney's office, and your lawyer have access to the medical records that are generated by your stay there. Do you understand that? You agree to that? All right, then those are the terms.
Excuse me. That's all, Judge. Thank you.
All right. Good morning. What's your name?
This is Troy Tomlin, Judge,
Okay.
and I represent him through appointment. And Your Honor is familiar with this
I
case.
am.
So let me give you where we are. I have, as the court knows, he was inpatient in Murfreesboro in a mental institution for a while. Then he was out. Then he and his wife contacted Vanderbilt. And I have been in touch with Vanderbilt.
Here's a shift. The defense attorney clarifies that Vanderbilt isn't offering an evaluation, only treatment. That difference matters. Evaluations affect guilt, competency, and trial readiness. Treatment? That's sentencing and long-term management. This is the legal fork in the road the court now has to navigate.
And I'm not sure Mr. Tomlin understands Vanderbilt's position. He's been declared competent. Vanderbilt is willing to treat him, not to evaluate him. So this is where we may be, Judge. Maybe we should set it for trial. These further evaluations, I think, may go more to sentencing if he was convicted than preparing for trial. So that's kind of where we are. He needs treatment, but that's not the issue that we're facing right now. Now, Vanderbilt did say if the court ordered them to do an evaluation of competency, they would follow any court order, but I mean, he's been evaluated. I don't know how the court.
We need to set it in May for trial.
Yes.
And whatever treatment that he gets, so be it. General, do you have a suggestion? Devin Pollard is the 22nd. What but I understand the Gregory Hansard case is set for the, General Bryson, is the Hansard case your case? General Silva. For some reason I was told that might go 2 days, I don't know. We can set Mr. Pollard on the, Mr. Tomlin on the 30th. It is a 2-day trial. All right, then we will set it on the 5th and 6th of June. Are you available?
Well, as everybody in here knows by now, 1 week out of the year I go to my family vacation. Now, we leave Saturday, so
Which Saturday?
the 7th. And I guess my family could go without me if I didn't get through in time, which would. Okay. And if the general will volunteer to take me down to St. George Island if my family leaves without me.
I may need to order you to be his conservator.
Right. You
that
can
is
stay
the
a while
case.
if you go. Have a good day.
Well, I mean, the only 2 days I have available in the near future are those days.
Let's do it though.
It'd be September beyond that.
No, we don't want to.
5th and 6th of June, we will show Mr. Tomlin as being the only case set on that day. All right, Mr. Tomlin will be remanded to custody until the trial of this case on June the 5th. If he gets treatment from Vanderbilt, then obviously that's up to them. I'm not ordering another evaluation, so.
I understand, Judge.
All right, thank you. What happened? There's Mr. Flanagan. Who's representing Mr. Tomlin? You or Mr.?
Not sure I like
All right,
that.
this is here for a possible plea.
Oh, hang on, Judge. Can we second?
That's my question.
All right, I've been handed a document indicating Mr. Tomlin is going to enter a actual plea of guilty. Is that correct?
Yes, Judge.
Yes, sir.
In 2022 CR 319, he would be entering a plea of guilty to count 1 aggravated statutory rape, Class D felony, and receive a sentence of 2 years to serve in Tennessee Department of Corrections as a range 1 offender. That will be consecutive to counts 3 and 4. He'll be required to be on the sex offender registry. Count 2, it would be a sentence of 2 years to serve aggravated statutory rape, to serve in the Department of Corrections as a 30% release eligibility. That will be concurrent to count 1, sex offender registry. Count 3 is sexual exploitation of a minor. He would receive a sentence of 3 years to serve in Tennessee Department of Corrections as a release eligibility of 85%, and he would be on the sex offender registry. Count 4, sexual exploitation of a minor. He would receive a sentence of 3 years to serve in Tennessee Department of Corrections. That would be concurrent with count 3. He would be ordered to pay the court costs. This plea would be final with no withdrawal or appeal. Mr. Tomlin, raise your right hand and let's place you under oath.
Yes, ma'am.
State your full name for the record.
My name is Troy Allen Tomlin Jr.
Mr. Tomlin, you and I have some history. You've appeared before me on a number of cases. I want to make sure that we understand each other. You appeared before me, for example, on one time wearing a Spiderman outfit underneath
sir.
your clothes because you were headed to Comic-Con in Nashville, and I did not allow you to go because you were facing these type of sexual charges involving minors.
Yes, sir. And I apologize for that, sir.
That's all right. I just